It is a sound like no other when they raise that 12th man flag here in Seattle, and we just heard it, and that means it's time for football at Lumen Field. The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he won't quite make it to the 25. They'll run. Here comes the rookie from Michigan State. Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain. You talk about this Seahawk defense. Against the pass, they've had some issues, ranked number 23 in the NFL right now.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
2nd and 9. Looking to throw. There's Chris Olave. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception.
Come on.
Bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there,
excuse me?
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
I don't know. I don't think I heard that.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another.
I don't know. I started my game. All my focus is kind of like split.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
That's quite an interception. I didn't even know I caught it. Literally.
The Tampa offense ready to get
I'm over here like
started. In the midst of, well, let's just say a not-so-rosy losing streak. They've got the open week, though, coming up next weekend. So
I was over here. I seen myself about to get a sack. I started putting my head back down to the phone. Next minute I know, I looked up. The ball's in my player's hand. Like, hey.
Releases your mind. If they lose this one, that mind stays cluttered the entire time they're away, and they've got to scramble to get back in sync when they start playing again.
And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. It'll go as a loss of 3 on the sack, and it brings up 3rd down. Not the start to this one that any quarterback would want or envision. Remember, you had the pick six, and here he ends up on his backside.
And you have to wonder to yourself, okay, after throwing the pick six, did he get too careful with the football and not deliver downfield and take that sack? They've got to make sure that he's really into this game.
No.
On third down, he'll drop to throw.
I got it.
And that will be incomplete.
That certainly looks like nothing to show now from these first two possessions. And guess what? When you're on a losing streak,
Princess lost my card.
Here we go again. So on the sidelines, the offensive play callers, quarterback, they've got to get together and dial something up to start their next drive.
Rivals?
Otherwise, it could be a long game.
A 40-yard punt, no return, and it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10.
That should be enough.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll run. It's Kenneth Walker. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4, 2nd down. When you look at this defense, they're a unit that struggled some against the run, no doubt, coming in 25th out of 32 teams.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all
I gotta put this game away early.
You're not coaching the defense right now?
That's what I want to do.
They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out. Being able to...
And this will be caught.
Shut up, really. Play your game to its fullest. I mean, it's obviously, you know, integrity rules, you know. Ain't nobody out here dropping 70, 80 points. You know, still be respectful to your opponent. Don't hurt nobody's feelings. Nobody wanna fight.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. KJ Hamler returning it.
I'm so happy they nerfed Jeff. I don't play rivals no more like that, but you said Jeff wasn't an issue. You must have not played against high level Jeffs too much.
Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch.
See, a high level Jeff is a problem because he's impossible to kill.
Looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business.
Once you know how to aim at the walls.
35, here's 2nd down and 1. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Hopkins, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And that is incomplete. Oh, he did everything but hold on to it. But a nice play defensively, and now it brings up 4th down. Jake Camarda sent on now to punt this away.
But I heard the damage that he do with his spit is not too bad. It's not the spitballs.
So possession goes over here on the punt, and they will take over 1st and 10. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They've got things going their way early. 14-0 lead and the football. 1st and 10. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the bucket. And he returns it to the end zone.
My damn quarterback just fumbled.
For the Bucs. Greg Joseph on for the extra point. And his kick is no good. It's an early miss.
Good old fumble 6.
Any ramifications later here as the afternoon wears on.
Let's give him a free touchdown. I felt like this was a game my defense could have gave up 0 points.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
You on cooldown?
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
They cool, they got you. They said stop cheesing.
Seahawks offense. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble that was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat it. But you can't dwell on it.
The way his player wasn't moving just now is making me nervous.
Here's 2nd and 3.
I'll be Dante if this game disconnects.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
3rd and 2. They'll look to throw here. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2. The Seahawks at 10-1 now on the year. And they've been playing their best football of the year, winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Going right side here.
Back shoulder.
And he's brought down.
It's
a gain of 15, first down Seahawks.
So how do you beat man coverage? First of all, you want to be a superior receiver, but you know something, that guy who's covering you, he's usually pretty good too. So the corner route is usually a great spot to get it done.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 41. He'll drop to throw. It fights him off, escaping the pressure right. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football. But how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. Straight ahead, Walker. And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature in the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow the ball.
That's all that matters.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Textbook coverage right there. Played the ball, never lost sight of where it was headed, and stayed in perfect position to make a play on it. Able to keep the receiver and the quarterback in his sight lines.
So they'll pass on what would have been a 49-yard field goal attempt, and they're going for it on 4th down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. That is caught.
Okay, that's not it.
Touchdown, Seattle. A great play there. 32.
Yeah, but that game sounded like it ended quick as hell.
Seahawks decision to go for it pays off with
if it was a long, strung out game, you'd probably been hitting for 10K plus.
It's up and good, and that'll make the score.
You definitely been hitting for 10K plus. And $6,000. So.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Somebody was selling.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he returns this to the 22.
Selling. said, wait, you said 200? OD. You can get 200 damage by accident.
The Tampa offense ready to get their
You can squirrel, or you can shoot at your own teammates by accident and get 200. Just with a bouncing Betty.
Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
She might have been AFK or something. Like,
not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done, because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
2nd and 13. This ball complete to Trey Palmer. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A first down there on a
me too. I was knocked out.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there, because it's zone coverage. So timing is everything.
That's probably why you tired.
Puts it right on him, and they pick up
I'd be tired too, taking 7 naps. Oh.
They go play action here on first down. He lets it go.
Pick the ball off, please. Thank you.
At the goal line. Picked off by Reek Woolen. And the Seahawks are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter play. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports.
Are you dumb, stupid, or dumb? Huh?
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. This offense thankful, I'm sure, to have the football back, but also, Charles, after a long drive of their own, they've got to be a little weary.
Yeah, I would agree with that. And what
here's a diving catch right side.
Make him dance by cha-cha. Slide on and do the cha-cha.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar.
What you know about that?
Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. And it's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
On 1st and 10, it's Charbonnet. And he managed to
I didn't know you listen to music like that.
It's 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning.
But you listen more to like
and winning in a big way.
Contemporary rap.
Backfield, a nice lane to hit.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 6.
Goober.
Now back to throw. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it.
Right.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Good, strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Yeah, if he was the name of him.
Walker now on 1st and 10. And he'll take this ahead for about 4.
50 Cent.
2nd down coming up.
Oh, yeah, see, I don't even know he had a song 50 Cent.
So not a lineman, but the tight end instead this time, drawing the holding call.
And more what you're getting with tight ends are guys who are much more receiver than blocker. They may be willing, but that might not be their thing. Oftentimes, they'll be the ones getting the penalties.
They'll set up a throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. That's a gain of 11. Would have been a first down if not for that penalty moments ago. Now 2nd and 9. They'll look to throw. Looking left sideline is complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
I'm here with you, SS2.
It's another first down.
That's the 3rd time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage, as shown by that last play.
Up the middle, here's Walker. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that.
Right, that might,
I do know from
that might be a
experience
big
that when you
mistake.
slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Able to find Gray here. They'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. His first catch there, good for 10 yards and a first down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful you're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme, and you can drop.
Touchdown! A great effort there. For his 19th touchdown, his 2nd of the game. And the Seahawks continue to pull away here in this first half.
Beautiful timing route.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock.
Hail Marys, ain't no Hail Marys until the end of the game.
Let's take it in at the goal line. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30.
I throw a lot of streaks. It's the closest thing to a Hail Mary you're going to get.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games
I got slowed down.
right for you, and interceptions
Like,
result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about
I was running hip to hip with him.
not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show
I was
your
legit
team
running
that
hip to
you're
hip
still
with him
it,
until he
and how
threw
you
the
continue
ball
to lead.
in the separation.
So often when we're watching a football game, we see one with a lot of ebbs and flows, and this one is no different. And sometimes you just need a big play to wake you up a bit, and they get one right there. That shot of caffeine this offense is looking for.
I think you think you be moving faster than you probably actually moving.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of
When you
success.
speak of it, y'all ran from one door to another door, and then all this happened.
Push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
You might have felt like you was going for 30 seconds while you was actually going for 2 minutes.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how
probably-
he handles adversity because this
maybe it
one
was
so
a con.
far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. He'll look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. And they give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Now a 2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground. Hopkins. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. It's a 6-yard run, leaves him with about a foot or so here still to go to hit the marker with 3rd down coming up.
Playing against a 3-4 front is really challenging for offensive linemen because they can do so many different things. But when you're running the football, if you can handle the nose tackle up front, and it may be a guard, can slide up to the second level and block a linebacker, that's when you have success running the football.
It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal. Okay, CD, second quarter, look at their deficit and where they're at on the field. They're going for this, right?
Like, when that generator go off, that sound QB. Like, you be like,
They just made that big move.
oh, yeah.
Ride the ball while you can. I know people think, hey, you got to get some points here. Hey, you're riding it big time. Go get it done.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's
That's a great play call.
Touchdown, Buccaneers. A great play there. His 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bucs are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Now the Bucs offense will stay out there as they'll go for 2.
Oh, got tampered with. They must got a Danny.
They'll try and throw for it. And he's going to get in for the score. And the lead
They must got a Danny boy. When I'm home, all I do is watch TCM videos and stuff. I be having to educate myself, like, so I can be as good as I can be. Ouch. Freaking leg falling asleep.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary being picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And his throw here's incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
I say whatever game y'all tell.
Face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Y'all gonna tell me he was open, and then he don't be open.
He'll look to throw. That's complete. Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble, and it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
I know it wasn't a fumble, so.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be...
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right.
I'd rather just punt the ball than potentially throw a pick.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. They only punted twice in the win last week as
I want to be the very best.
They call that a punt of 38
No one
yards
ever will.
officially, and the Bucs will be ready to go on offense.
To catch them is my real test. To train is my call. I will travel across the land.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need it right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Let them know. It's just,
Second and 7, operating from the 34. They run straight ahead here with White. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Oh, dude.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. They'll drop the throw. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. That'll be a 44-yard boot, just a yard on the return as he's coming.
Yeah, but it takes mad long. You gotta collect mad knowledge. It's like mad stuff. Like you collect knowledge from things like like the lamps and stuff like that, and it's a bunch of different stuff you could just click on and become knowledgeable.
They'll throw now on the final play. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. He may go. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
His great season throwing the ball continues. That last touchdown pass, number 40 for him on the year.
I can't tell if that was on. I can't tell if he messed up his coverage on purpose or not. But I can for sure tell you that he doesn't need to do that.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Let me see if Jasmine's asleep. Once I hit the end of the episode and the music keep playing. Oh, she's up. She's still up. She changed the episode. She locked in. Just as... Oh, I thought she paused there. I'm gonna say she's listening to me. Alright, stop talking. She done watched about 50 episodes in the first season.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Third quarter begins with a run by Walker. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. And they'll come up 2nd and 7. Back to throw here. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. His first catch of this third quarter, he had 7 in the first half. It's also a first down. And now a handoff to Charbonnet. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage. Left no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
2nd and 9 now. His throw incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. They're going to look to throw. To the right side and intercepted. Now inside the 25.
I forced that one. Let's do a pick 6. God damn it.
Boy, a play right there. I mean, a touchdown on this drive could have really put some separation on the scoreboard. Instead, it's the defense who scores. And, partner, we got a game again.
And we do have one because of what you just described. A defense that understood what was going on in this game and did something about it. They knew their offense needed some help. They just provided it. They're back in this one.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And they'll get him down inside.
It's time to start learning somebody else. I don't know why. Why do you do that in most games? Like, you just find one character and you just kind of like ride that character out until you can't no more. You know, in most games.
But you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long.
I'm not judging. I'm just genuine. I'm genuinely curious.
Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8. Looking to throw. And this pass caught by Gray. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 10 yards and a Seattle first down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Looking right sideline, that's complete. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
From the 32-yard line now, here's a 2nd and 8. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Fields. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3.
They want you to get better at that board.
Nice drive with the way they've spread the football around. Here, they even get the fullback involved in the passing game. That's got to cause a lot of consternation on the defensive side. You've got to cover him, too. That makes things really difficult.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And that is incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by
I should have went to my underneath route.
Able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
Badgley's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
I'll take the points.
So this drive maybe didn't end with the same kind of success they had in the first half, but they do add 3 to their lead.
And defensively, I think they went in there at halftime and made a pact with each other and said, look, we can't let these guys keep driving it right down our throats. Not perfect giving up 3, but a much better start than the way they played in the first half.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, It has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they
I
also understand
want to throw the
they've got
ball
to move
more.
the ball
Like,
and move it fast. In
I
addition,
want to throw the
they need to
ball
save as
more
much
so I can
time
have more
so they
opportunities to
can
get
get 2 more
interceptions.
possessions.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They'll set up to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
And Brandon, as you know, sometimes it's a lot tougher to run with these tight ends nowadays in the NFL. They're just bigger wide receivers. He lined up on the left side of the formation, ran a drag route across the field, and tried to work his way open. He was able to make the catch, but the defenders were there, couldn't do a whole lot with it afterwards.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Hopkins. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. 47
If he wants to win the game, he's
rushing
going to have to
on 12
speed
carries
up.
for him now.
He's going to have to speed up a little bit.
There
Which,
are times this game is about patience, isn't it?
legit.
Has had the game he expected, but
It's
that
about the end of the 3rd quarter, 38-21. He's going to have to speed up the offense.
Especially in that 1st half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Unless he thinks his defense can carry him through the 4th quarter.
That brings up 2nd and 5.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your story, but can come in and keep drives going.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4.
I was hoping we could probably get to him, but it was a risk.
That one goes for 36 yards.
It was a risk took, and it did not pay off.
Once, but that certainly helps.
So you're saying 3 yards in a cloud of dust, not the strategy?
I go aerial attack.
Yeah, I think that's what has to happen. And if you're going to run it, you need to break off big chunks. We just saw a big play right there.
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Chris Olave from 4 yards out. And the Buccaneers are able to get a score back.
Even with inside shade on it, it didn't help that.
Joseph connects on the extra point. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40.
It's a 10-point.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this.
It's a 10-point game. I can play this game to my heart's content.
10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. They'll begin here with a run with Charbonnet. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. Three quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the... Ball on the 40 now. Here's a 2nd down and 9. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
The Seahawks on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 9. They'll look to throw here. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Looks like a 9-yard loss. And it also brings up 4th. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. It's taken to the 26. It'll be a 40-yard punt, 8 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Well, still a long way to go, but trending upward. They scored the last time out, you remember. Then their defense forced the punt. Now they try to inch closer, but still ultimately down 2 scores in the final quarter. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
No receivers open, so he was forced to put that one into Puget Sound. That's a great job defensively blanketing those receivers, and ultimately a smart idea by him just to get the ball out of there.
Let's see if he throws it. Maybe go double curls. Maybe I can.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down.
Yep, we got him.
And he's going to be intercepted.
Yep, we want the double curls. Just like I suspected.
Seahawks are going to have the short field here as they'll take
For a second, I thought you ran streaks. That you did.
Good starting field position here for the Seahawks as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he rifles one incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
On the handoff, this is Walker. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. And, oh, boy, nobody wants to see this. That's the running back, Kenneth Walker, who appears to be injured. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment.
Gotta put the ball back in
So
Perry's
here's a 1st
hand.
and 10 at the 38.
Nah, Perry Tyson.
Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. His 2nd catch. This one not quite as dynamic as his first, and it's 2nd down.
Such a tough position to defend.
I had a deer yesterday, bro.
I
was so sad. I was like, damn.
And made the play call a success.
Nah. You know, everybody keeps saying I killed it, but I didn't. I slowed down. I slowed down a lot, and then it just kind of rolled a couple of times. It got up and walked to the sidelines like a trooper.
2nd and 4. And that was too far in front. He couldn't really
I don't know. I kept it. I went to work. I wasn't finna stay and see if it survived. I was fine. Because I slowed down so much before I hit it. There was a baby there. It was a baby. It was a baby. If it was a big boy there, that shit would have fucked the car up. I'll hold it, Brock. I'll hold it. Because
he's got his running back out of the backfield, and he is going to have
because I didn't think that motion. I didn't think that motion would mess up his defense. I held that as long as possible to give his defense a chance to. That was the best I could do for that because I felt bad. Because I hate. No, because it's like it's certain play calls in the game that when the person moves on your team, it like glitches out the defense and their players start moving around. Their players start moving out of place, and then you have wide open people. But I was like, when the person motioned, I don't usually run that play. So when the person motioned, it was like it was butt booty naked.
Body language is important, and now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees, and the offensive guys are just saying, let's just keep
I'm like, dang.
We've got them now.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. He'll drop to throw. This is caught, and he is in for the Seattle touchdown. A great effort there. His 21st touchdown of the season. And the Seahawks add on to their lead, and they are also closing in on a 5th straight victory. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game.
Can notify you. They don't pop up right. What is it? Cause I feel like everything in the game has a sound cue. It has some sort of sound cue. You might be missing a sound cue. Like, I don't think they would just blindly get poisoned and not have no type of sound cue. But with everything else going on, sometimes it's hard to hear those sound cues. That's like when you're running around, they turn the valve. Sometimes you don't even know that thing is on. All you see is the gate is open.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And just looking ahead, it would appear that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. Oh, he's got some breathing room. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. 82 yards rushing for him now as his fine rookie season continues.
What I continually hear from running backs and offensive linemen is how often they're actually getting together to watch film so they can get in sync with each other, understand blocking patterns better, how a running back likes to cut, what he wants to do. And boy, it all came together on that one.
That's one where they watch that and say, hey, we did everything we were supposed to do right there.
That looked like the play we drew up and designed. And then we got to see it unfold in real time.
I'm about to say CPR certified.
And he'll work his way inside the 30.
I'm still CPR certified. I'm not up for renewal yet.
No matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
2nd down and 3. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Hopkins, and this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
The Bucs on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Now a handoff up the middle. Hopkins, and he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4.
And that's why you spend a 1st-round draft pick on a running back. Not for just the fancy runs, but these dirty, gritty 3rd and 1s, 3rd and 2s. That's why you draft him.
Jasmine definitely sleep. The whole outro is playing.
switch it up here and look to throw. He completes it to Olave. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Chris Olave with his second touchdown of the afternoon.
Yeah, way too much time.
The Buccaneers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. Joseph connects on the extra point, and the lead is trimmed down to 10.
10-point game. This game's still up for grabs. I can still play to my heart's content. I picked the wrong play. I'm not finna call a timeout though. I'm just gonna run it.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
I'm just gonna run it and take the safe route.
The story has changed, and they just sat this offense on the sideline, watch another touchdown go in the wrong direction. They're really getting blitzed.
Last thing I need is a fumble.
The pressure is really on because they need a big-time drive to calm things down. Well, as you mentioned, things are really
95 Willie.
The momentum's all on the other side of the ball. Their offense has now given their defense a lot of confidence. You know they're going to get after them here.
Hand off here to Walker, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. Up the middle they go. It's Jordan, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12.
And this is an absolutely big 3rd down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Pastor, you said big 3rd down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. The last 2 plays each lose a yard. They'll try to move forward here on 3rd and 12. They'll set up a throw. And down he goes. A Buccaneer sack. A loss of 3 on a sack made by multiple defenders.
So if we recount real quick, he had the touchdown earlier, and now he comes up with the sack here. No doubt about it, he's having himself a game.
The Seahawks send out their punter as he's on here to punt it away. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They've got a 4th down here in a game that looks to have been decided already. This is taken at the 23. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
There's 2 minutes left.
Here's 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
That was one they needed to connect on. They're down
Under the sea.
So you have to figure, with under 2 minutes to play, they need to hit on something in very short order.
Here's 2nd down. He'll look to throw. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the 1st down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
No tougher place to be in a spot like this than Seattle. Here's third down. Back to throw. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the...
Why does always players jump mad aggressively for the ball?
Third play of the drive.
They really want to catch it.
Spectacular catch turns into a first down.
First down saves him from a 3 and out. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's going to let it fly. And this one is incomplete.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch.
I don't like how open he was, though.
A little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
They'll look to throw again. Throw left side complete. That's Palmer. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 43.
And that play came together really well for them as he found open space.
I might say Kevin may be the only person that actually still runs skinny posts in this league.
Right now. He thought he had a chance to get a touchdown and put that in his ledger. Instead, his team gets a chance to cash in over these next few plays.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had it and dropped it. That is an unforced error there, and it takes away what could have been a touchdown. Just over 30 seconds remain. Here's 2nd and 10 now. Back to throw again. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. A loss of 3 on the sack made by multiple defenders.
Remember, throughout my career here, defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. And they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And that will finish.
Damn.
But Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one is.
All right. That was a decent game.